Hello everyone and welcome back to Learn to Love DIY. Today we are making this very cute happy birthday card. And I'll show you the inside. It's quite simple to make and I only use 2 stamp sets. I use the Happy Birthday to You from Celebration. I used this stamp right here to create the background here with the dots. And then of course I used the Bonanza Buddies. I went ahead and used the koala, the Happy Birthday from this stamp set. And then again, I'll show you the inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the base of our card using basic black, and this measures 11 inches by 4 1/4. And we're going to start by folding it in half. We have the base of our card, and then we have 2 whisper white pieces that measure 4 by 5 1/4. And then we have 2 small circles that will layer like this. We have some scraps and basic black, and then 2 whisper white pieces. These are basically just scraps that I used to create the tail ends of our front right here. And what I did with the whisper white was go ahead and sponge them in the smoky slate. So let's go ahead and do our background first, or the stamping for the card, and then we can go ahead and do the tails. So what I started with was the actual eyes, mouth, and nose from the koala. I'm trying to space them around the card, and then I went ahead and filled it in with the koala. So I have both of these set up. So I'm using Tuxedo Memento Black Ink and Smoky Slate for my koala. Trying to give them enough space, but at the same time, trying to keep an eye on where I'm placing them. So let's go ahead and leave it like that and start trying to, oops, wrong ink. Let's see, let me cover this up before. Okay, so now it's time for our smoky slate. And all you have to do is go ahead and line them up. And because they are clear stamps, it's quite easier to do than if it was a red rubber stamp. So, see, there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for all of the already cute little faces that are on here. I'll try to leave it like that just because we're going to still fill in the gaps with the other stamp, and then this portion here, or I might actually move it to cover that, we're going to do our circle layering just there. So let me move that aside. I'm going to pull out the other whisper white piece, and we're going to go ahead and do a koala on the corner here, also like peeking out. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do some of the rest of our stamping. I'm going to go ahead and stamp our Happy Birthday on our small whisper white circle. Put that aside. And we're doing this in the Tuxedo Memento Black ink. Okay, let's try it that way. Perfect. Okay. I do believe that's the it for the Memento Black ink. Let's go ahead and do our tails. Let's see. I'm just rubbing off the paint. You can make these with actual cardstock that's smoky slate color, or you can blend it in like I am. And I was doing this because I wanted to pull that smoky slate out just a little bit. Okay. And while we have that out, actually, let's go ahead and finish our background piece. Okay, so I've got this one on there from the Happy Birthday to You. And for this one, we are actually using two different colors. We're using the Smoky Slate and we're using the Merry Merlot. So I'm going to go ahead and just start stamping. There really is no perfect way to do this, so I'm just scattering the dots all around my card. Okay, and we're going to trade off. I'll leave the Smoky Slate out just in case. I think I might need some more, and I'm going to do the same with the Merry Merlot. As you can see, it's very simple to achieve. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it alone for now. And I don't think I'll be needing the Smoky Slate anymore either. Okay. So now it's time for us to go ahead and assemble our card. I'm going to take my card base. Again, this is in basic black. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Tombow tool here. The inside. And then we can go ahead and start building the outside. Okay. I'm going to do the same for the outside layer. Place our strip where we kind of want it, and that's kind of where it's good for me. However, you could change it up and do a different do it in a different space, like more lower, like towards the center. I did this towards the top, so that's what I'm going to go with for this card also. Okay. Just trimming that excess from my strip. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and layer our circles. And then we're going to go ahead and create tails. Tails for our tails. Alright. Okay, so I'm just applying a little bit of pressure for a few seconds. And what I am going to do is, if I can find them, I was hoping to do some dimensionals on this card. Alright. Well, instead we're going to go ahead and just glue it down. Keep it as flat as possible. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of adhesive. And then we're centering it on the strip that we laid down of basic black. So here we go. Okay, well, that's that. I'll close off my adhesive. And this is what we have so far. Pretty much the same. So now we're going to go ahead and apply some gorgeous rhinestones using the Holiday Rhinestones Basic Jewels. And I'm doing them in the Mary Merlot. And I did just the I did the small size for all 3 of the rhinestones that I used. Okay. So there you have it. These are my 2 cards. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I would love it if you'd subscribe. If you would like a list of all the items I have used today, please feel free to either put them in the comment section below and I can upload a list, or I can send you one through email if you email me to learntolovedIY@gmail.com, or you can visit my 24/7 Stampin' Up! Online store to purchase any of the items that I have shown you today. Thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a great day.